Good evening. Okay, I just started. Hello, folks. I just started a new YouTube channel on Python programming, data science with Python, and today we can discuss the first video on. And I don't want to go on directly on data science with Python, so we can start with the top 10 programming languages in 2021. In 2021, the first one is a PHP. We can start with the from number 10 to number 1. The PHP is the open source programming language, and it is used for mainly web development, and it is general purpose programming language. And when we talk about the pay, and even 90% 90% of the code we can use for frameworks. And when we talk about the pay in US market, 102K per annum. And next, R programming language. The R programming language is not an open source, but it was designed by statisticians, and mainly we can use with the data science. Data science work like machine learning, artificial intelligence, and so on. We can use on that side. And when we talk about the pay, 121K per annum in the US market. And next, I'm sorry, the PHP, which companies are using and what are the companies are using? And the companies used for HCL, TCS, and Motorola, Oracle, and so on. For the R programming language, and the R programming language used for the companies. And yeah, it was designed by statisticians, and it's not an open source, but it has huge libraries. It has huge libraries. We can discuss it more and more. The Python or R programming language, both are like similar. I mean, not similar, but we can use with the data science combination. Who are learning with the data science with R, they can choose either R, either Python. But the Python is good in the market right now, so we can discuss it more and more about Python. The libraries, it has more libraries. It has huge libraries. R language, R programming language. And when we talk about the pay, 121K per annum, and in the US market, and the companies used for this one: Facebook, Google, and Twitter, and so on. And the next one is Dart. Dart programming language. It is open source programming language and developed by the Google, and it is used for both server side and browser side. When we talk about the companies, which companies are using right now? I mean, which companies are mostly using for this one, the Dart programming language? And HP, Motorola, Apple, Airbnb, and Google. When we talk about the pay, 154K per annum. And number 7, Go language. Go language is number 7 is a Go language. The Go language, it is a statically typed programming language, and statically typed and compiled programming language. And now we can start with the repositories from here. The repositories, it has a repositories, 276K repository. The repositories, and I'm pressing the word because we can discuss it repositories more and more for the next coming videos. And the companies used for Go language: Siemens, Dell, and Walmart. And when we talk about the pay, 170K per annum in the US market. The next one is C#. Secure, scalable, and robust programming language. And when we talk about the repositories on C#, 670K repositories, and it is used for mainly for gaming development, and not completely for the gaming development, but most of the code. When we talk about the we talk about the pay in US market, 170K per annum, and the companies used for C Sharp, HP, Capgemini, SAP Labs, and Philips. The next, number fifth, SQL, structured query language, structured query programming language, and this one mainly used for the databases. It is a I can say it is a father of data. It is a father about database programming languages, like C. I mean, C is the main father of the programming for all programming languages. Unlike that, SQL is the main programming language for the databases. I mean, it's a basic programming language for the databases, all databases, and and it is like specially purpose programming language for databases. And when we talk about the pay on this one too, we can discuss it more and more on SQL, and because it's not like in a simple like I can describe it, but we can discuss it more and more on SQL too. And when we talk about the pay, 97K US dollars, 97K per annum in US, on US market, and the companies used for Airbnb, Airbnb, Netflix, Google, and Uber, Facebook. The next one is C or C++. This is the father of this is the first programming language. Everyone knows about C, what is C and what is C++. But again, we can discuss two points about the repositories. In C repository, they have a 690K repositories, and in C++, and the companies used for HP, Wipro, PhonePe, and IBM. And when we talk about the pay, 114K per annum in US market. And Java is an open source programming language, and this one too everyone knows about Java. And Java, what is Java? It is mainly used for like Android applications. I mean the gaming development too, and lot of apps running on the Android. It's like 90% are from Java only. So it is open source too, and I mean it supports huge number of frameworks too. And when we talk about the pay, 123K per annum, 123K per annum on Java. The companies used for Accenture, Dell, Dell, and SAP, Capital One, HCL, and Barclays. The main projects running on this one, Barclays, Capital One, HCL, and Barclays on Java. And number two, JavaScript also, it's like and it has more repositories, 820K repositories in Java, 820K repositories. It helps to create websites. It supports huge number of frameworks too. Which one? JavaScript. The companies used for Accenture, Dell, SAP Labs, Oracle, and Capgemini. And when you talk about the pay, 117K per annum in US market. And the last one is Python. The Python, we can discuss it more and more about Python. Sorry. Where we can use like my intention is like data science with Python. So that is my main intention, data science with Python. So this is the first video on programming languages. Maybe I discussed like very little. Less information. Little. I described it on programming languages, but it's like if you go on deeply we have a, I mean, the video going to be lengthy. So that's what I discussed, like in a very, I mean, two points each and every programming language. And if you learn on this programming language in 2021, and if you choose any programming language, it's like hot in the market. And the Python. So the Python is a high level and general purpose programming language. And about these repositories, 1.6 GitHub repositories. It has a 1.6 million repositories. Sorry. And when we talk about the pay, 120K per annum, maybe it's more data science with Python. If you combination with the data science with Python, it may be more, like 170K per annum in the US market. And the companies used for this one, HP, Qualcomm, Cisco, IBM, and Google, and many more. So the Python, when we talk about the Python, we have to discuss on more and more on coming videos. And it's hot in the market right now. The Python hot in the market right now, like hot cake in the market right now. Thank you for watching my video, and please share and subscribe. For more and more videos. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you.